After cycling 70 to 80 kilometers through the cold wilderness of Finland, I arrived exhausted and hopeful at a tiny, nameless village. I had booked a stay with a woman named Zebeth, who had great reviews and promised a superhost experience. But the moment I reached the house and rang the bell, the nightmare began. The drunk stranger. Instead of a warm welcome, a drunk man stumbled out from an upstairs window, shouting aggressively in a language I didn't understand. I instinctively answered him in Arabic, but the communication was pure chaos. No one opened the door. The cold started to bite. It was Maghrib, and the sun had dipped below the trees. I was alone in freezing temperatures, and there was no place to go.
3. The mysterious old lady appears. Just as I was wondering if I'd have to sleep on the ground, an old woman pulled up in a car. I rushed to her and asked if she knew the owner of the house. She nodded, but things quickly got stranger. "No shops open," she said. "This town dies in winter. Everything's shut." We drove around, absolutely nothing but closed signs and empty roads. Then she said, "Let's go find someone who might help. But be prepared for 4. The bearded man of the forest." She pointed toward a man with long hair and a ragged beard standing alone under a flickering lamp. "He might know a place," she said. I was hesitant. He looked feral, but she asked him something in Finnish. He gestured toward the woods and murmured, "There are caves deep in the forest." I felt a cold shiver. Caves in the darkness. I turned to her and said, "He looks like someone who sees demons." She looked me straight in the eye and replied, "You've got more to lose than your bike and flip-flops. Trust me, come with me."
5. Into the darkness. With no better options, I pedaled behind her car through the pitch-black forest. My only light was her rear brake lights. I couldn't see anything else. Not the road. Not the trees. Nothing. I started whispering to myself. I seek refuge in the perfect words of Allah from the evil of what He created. It was dead silent, except for the sound of gravel and my breath in the freezing air. My flashlight died. My legs trembled.
6. A palace in the forest. Then, like a twist in a dream, we arrived at a beautiful palace-like home hidden in the forest. She let me in. She gave me a room, a warm shower, a towel, hot food, rice, soup, and kindness. I slept like a king. I had survived what felt like a horror movie.